Hey gang! Welcome back to my kitchen and my channel, More Salt. I'm so glad you decided to watch this video. I am making something very special, very delicious, dairy-free mozzarella cheese. This might freak some of you out, but it's actually quite delicious, creamy, flavorful, has a wonderful melty texture and super easy to make. I'm going to be putting together a little Caprese salad, if you will, some delicious fresh tomatoes from my CSA. Oh, you guys know how I love my CSA. Got them this week and I'm so excited to use them. So we're using tomatoes, dairy-free vegan mozzarella, basil, and a balsamic reduction sauce. This is a perfect little snack on these hot, humid summer days. Let's start with our balsamic reduction, shall we? So to make your reduction, super easy. All you need is a cup and a half of balsamic vinegar. This is gonna reduce by a lot. So if you want more as like a little salad dressing or for later, you can add more if you want. You can easily double this recipe. I'm just gonna start with a cup and a half. So you're gonna put this in a little saute pan. And you are gonna start it at a medium-high heat. And it's gonna smell pretty strong. So feel free to turn on a fan, your AC unit, open up a window. You don't wanna piss off your neighbors. So the balsamic vinegar is gonna come to a boil. And then once it comes to a boil, you're going to turn it down to a simmer. It's gonna take a while, but just keep simmering it, be very patient, and you want it to reduce until it reaches a syrupy type of consistency. And this might be tricky if you don't have any experience reducing sauces, but it's very, very easy. You just have to be really observant and just pay attention. And while your balsamic vinegar is reducing, you can roast some garlic. This roasted garlic is gonna go in your dairy-free mozzarella cheese. This cheese is remarkable, like I said. I love the creaminess in it, but without this roasted garlic, I feel like it's lacking a little bit in flavor. And this roasted garlic really adds a nice depth to it, and I love it. Roasted garlic in general is just pure magic. It's basically whole cloves of garlic that have been slowly roasted in the oven, and once they're finished, the consistency of them is like butter. It's super soft. You literally can just spread it on bread and eat it like that. It's kind of amazing. So you can put roasted garlic on anything. You can put it on pizza, you can put it in your pasta, you can eat it just straight up out of the garlic casing. So if you've never roasted garlic before, very, very simple. What you're gonna do is take however many garlic cloves you wanna roast. I did about 3 here. Cut them in half. You wanna keep them in the garlic casing, the garlic skin, and wrap them in a little piece of tin foil. And you're gonna drizzle them with olive oil and then sprinkle on some salt and pepper and then stick it in the oven. So now it's time to actually make the mozzarella. So the hard part is pretty much done. Keeping your eye on the balsamic vinegar is probably the hardest part of this recipe, just so you can achieve the right consistency. I feel like if you've never done that before, that is probably the trickiest part of this recipe. So that is now over. Now it's time to get to the fun part, which is making our mozzarella. So here is what you will need. I am taking a NutriBullet cup that I have here. You can also use a Vitamix, a really powerful blender, something like that. Food processor possibly. I don't know if the food processor will get the cashews, will get it as fine as it needs to be, but you can give it a whirl. So for the mozzarella, what you will need is a 1/4 cup of cashews. I have soaked these overnight, so you want them to be really, really soft, and that is the purpose of soaking the cashews beforehand. If you're doing it the day of, you can soak them, I think it takes about 4 to 5 hours, but just to make it easy on yourself, I just do it overnight. So you need a 1/4 cup of cashews, a 1/2 teaspoon of nutritional yeast, which is known as hippie fairy dust, your roasted garlic, a nice big pinch of salt, and 1 cup of cold water. Now we're gonna blend this baby up. So here's my blended up mozzarella cheese mixture. Make sure that it's really finely ground up in there. You don't want it to be chunky. That ain't cute. So you're just gonna take a large saute pan, pour your cashew mixture in there. Then you're gonna take 2½ tablespoons of tapioca flour. This is what is gonna help thicken it up and make it more cheese-like. And you're gonna turn the heat on to medium-low. Slowly whisk in the tapioca flour. You don't want there to be any clumps. At this point, you're also gonna add in a teaspoon, teaspoon and a half of fresh lemon juice. So just add that in there, make sure you don't get any seeds. And at this point, now that you've whisked in the tapioca flour, you can switch to using a wooden spoon. Thank you so much for watching this week. I hope you enjoyed today's recipe. If you like what you saw today, give this video a big thumbs up, comment down below, tell me what you thought of the recipe and if you're gonna try it. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel because I post every week, and of course you wanna stay up to date with all the recipes that I am showing you guys how to make. So make sure that you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and comment down below, and tell me what you want to see next. I love hearing feedback from you guys. Till next time, everyone. I need a tagline. I don't know what to say at the end of my videos.
It's moist. It's not too dense. The coconut whipped cream is awesome.
It's really good and it's super easy to make.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's so easy. You just